We are Group 20 and our chosen destination is Chin Swee Caves Temple. It is a beautiful Buddhist temple nestled in the breathtaking Genting Highlands of Malaysia. The temple is situated at an elevation of 4,600 feet above sea level atop a scenic hill and is constructed by Lim Gotong and completed in 1994. This sacred place is a tribute to Reverend Chin Swee, a highly esteemed Chinese Buddhist monk from the 9th century who has long been worshipped as a deity in Fujian province, China, for its abilities to summon rain and subdue evil spirits. Chin Swee Caves Temple's entrance arch is full of beautiful wooden carvings which capture the spirit of Chinese tradition and artistry. A pair of majestic garden lions, all referred to as full lions, flanking the arch is said to be protective guardians who can fend off evil spirits. In Chinese tradition, these mythical beings are generally seen at the entryways of significant structures. Intricate dragons and phoenix designs symbolize fortune in Chinese culture, and they are important elements to include in the architectural design. The phoenix stands for abundance, harmony, and longevity, while the dragon represents strength, power, and good fortune. These fanciful beings are thought to bestow blessings and affluence. Pagodas typically have several levels or tiers, with each layer gradually decreasing in size as it ascends, creating a tapering effect. In the complex of Chin Swee Caves Temple, the 9-story pagoda is a prime unique example of traditional Chinese architectural design. This tall structure is decorated with multiple figurines of Buddha with the arrangement of 10,000 blessing lamps, which devotees can light to extend the blessings of Buddha to their loved ones. Visiting this pagoda is like going for cultural exploration and channelizing the inner soul. It also holds significant cultural and spiritual importance for Malaysian Chinese Buddhists who visit the temple as it provides devotees with a tranquil and a spiritually uplifting environment while serving as a place of reverence, meditation, and devotion. You're invited to climb the pagoda's numerous stages, known as a spiritual ascent, which symbolizes a spiritual ascension to enlightenment and better understanding. Here, you can meditate, pray, or ponder as you advance through each stage, which fosters a sense of spiritual development. One of the most significant draws from Chin Swee Caves is the magnificent Nine-Dragon Wall, a famous piece of Chinese architecture. The temple gains a sense of cultural significance from its finely carved wall. The 9-colored dragon wall of luck located at the entrance welcomes guests to Chin Swee Caves Temple, where each dragon is in different color, and they stand for different personalities and particular kind of luck. Legend says, a scholar would achieve good marks in the imperial examination and become a high-ranking Mandarin official, and serve the yellow-robed emperor in the imperial palace if he came across a yellow dragon on his way to sit for the examination. As you explore, you will also come across a statue honoring the late Tan Sri Dato Seri Lim Gotong himself, the founder of the Genting Group. His vision, entrepreneurial spirit, and business acumen were instrumental in the development of the Genting Group. According to the Chinese mythology and folklore, an arhat is a Buddhist adept who has attained a state where he or she does not need to reincarnate, and nirvana lies just ahead of them. All disciples of the Buddha are assumed to have become arhats, and they often have supernatural powers. These arhats are considered enlightened beings who have achieved a high level of spiritual realization and are said to assist others on their path to enlightenment. In the context of the Chin Swee Temple, the statues of the 18 arhats can be found as part of the temple's decorations and spiritual ambience. Devotees and visitors may pay their respect to these revered figures and seek their blessings and guidance on their spiritual journey. The enormous Buddha statue that towers majestically over the temple complex and the stunning surroundings below is one of the temple's main attractions. This enormous statue inspires fascination in viewers and stands as a testament to serenity and enlightenment, luring travelers looking for inspiration and spiritual guidance. Another distinctive feature of the temple is the 10 Chambers of Hell. It is a concept with strong roots in Chinese mythology about the afterlife, which contains life-size figurines depicting the grisly scenes which many Buddhists believe await sinners after death. Each chamber represents a particular court in hell, with different punishments and repercussions that are thought to be meted out to souls based on their actions throughout their terrestrial lives. Visitors gain knowledge of traditional Chinese views on reincarnation and judgment, which then reminded them of the value of leading moral and charitable lives by the 10 Chambers of Hell. It places a strong emphasis on the ideas of karma and redemption, urging people to take stock of their behavior and change for the better. What makes this temple even more mysterious are its hidden gems, which are just waiting to be discovered by those who are ready to explore beyond the typical tourist places. As you wander away from the usual paths, you might stumble upon peaceful courtyards and hidden gardens that radiate tranquility. These quiet spots are surrounded by the beauty of nature and adorned with religious symbols and sculptures, offering a chance to connect with nature and find inner peace. As you explore further into the temple grounds, you'll discover lesser-known shrines devoted to specific statues or respected figures. Art lovers will be delighted to find concealed sculptures and artwork tucked in various corners. The temple's distinctive location within natural caves contributes to the temple's magical attraction. You'll be captivated and given extraordinary spiritual experience by the underground's environment's surreal beauty. Moreover, a lovely cable car ride provides access to the temple, which gives the trip an element of adventure. The expectation of a memorable encounter grows as guests climb to the top of the hill and are rewarded with spectacular lush forests and landscapes. So, how can we promote this temple? Firstly, we can utilize social media by engaging actively on social media platforms due to people nowadays tend to follow the latest news and trends on these platforms. We can share captivating visuals, interesting facts, and upcoming events related to the temple. Not only that, but visitors are encouraged to use dedicated hashtags to allow a wider range of audience to view. Besides that, you can collaborate with influencers such as travel influencers or bloggers who have a significant following to boost tourists from both local and international. You can invite the influencers to visit the temple and share their experiences with the audience. Lastly, you can also encourage visitors to leave reviews about their experiences at the temple on platforms like TripAdvisor and Google Reviews. This is because positive reviews can significantly influence potential tourists and lead to word-of-mouth recommendations. The first positive impact to local people in promoting the temple is that it will attract more tourists and bring consolation to the local community through their traditions and beliefs. The cultural exchange between the local community and tourists will foster global harmony. Local people will have the opportunity to share their culture and more united in promoting them. They can engage with tourists through activities like guided tours, traditional performances, and handicraft demonstrations. This not only preserves the cultural heritage but also creates a source of income for local people as another positive impact. For the negative impact, the increase in number of vehicles and tourists can lead to increase of the air and noise pollution in the vicinity of the temple. Traffic congestion and large tour buses contribute to elevated emissions of pollutants and harming the air quality. As the tourist in the temple rises, there is a risk of the temple becoming overly commercialized. The authentic cultural experience may be lost due to the pressure of attracting tourists by prioritizing superficial aspects, such as flashy attractions and souvenir shops, which might result in the loss of historical integrity and cultural heritage. One direct positive impact to the local business is the increase in tourism revenue for business around the temple. By promoting the temple through our efforts, it becomes more widely known to tourists, attracting more visitors to the area. As a result, local businesses such as restaurants or shops within the temple, nearby homestay attractions, experience higher profits due to the influx of tourists. Another positive impact would be creating more job opportunities in tourism field. As the temple attracts more tourists, local business may need to hire more employees to meet the increased demand for services and products. Thus, employment rates would rise at the area around the temple due to more job opportunities. Tourism is often seasonal, with peaks during certain times of the year. Local businesses may experience a significant influx of tourists during peak seasons, leading to higher revenues, but they might struggle during off-peak periods when visitor numbers decrease. This seasonality can create financial challenges and uncertainty for businesses that heavily rely on tourism. As tourism increases, there may be an influx of outside investors and developers who seek to capitalize on the growing popularity of the area. This can lead to gentrification, where property prices and rents rise, making it hard for local businesses to afford their locations. As a result, they must be replaced by more commercially oriented businesses. One of the most positive impact on the local government is that the local businesses, particularly those in the hotel and service industries, expand as the number of tourists increases. This may result in more prosperous business people as well as a larger tax base for the government. A successful marketing campaign can bring in more visitors, which increases visitor spending and tax and fee revenue. This extra money can be used to fund regional infrastructure, public services, and neighborhood improvement initiatives. The potential negative impact is that the success of the temple's promotion may lead to a surge in tourist numbers, resulting in issues of over-tourism. The local government would need to manage and balance the flow of tourists to avoid straining local resources and negatively impact the temple's tranquility. With increased tourism and commercialization, there might be a risk of compromising the temple's historical and cultural integrity. The local government would need to implement measures to safeguard the site and its surroundings from overdevelopment and ensure responsible tourism practices. Creating sustainable tourism products is crucial for preserving the environment, supporting local communities, and ensuring long-term benefits for all stakeholders involved. Here are some recommendations on making tourism products more sustainable. First, visitors can emphasize low-impact and eco-friendly activities, such as carpooling or taking public transport to the destinations. Besides, encouraging visitors to reduce waste generation when visiting can help preserve the environment. Local government can also support local communities by involving local communities in tourism planning and development to ensure their needs and cultural values are respected. Moreover, local government can support sustainable accommodations by encouraging hotels and accommodations to adopt sustainable practices such as energy conservation and water-saving initiatives. They should certify accommodations through reputable eco-labels to help travelers identify sustainable options. By implementing these recommendations, tourism products can become more sustainable, preserving natural and cultural resources for future generations while delivering unique and fulfilling experiences to visitors. That's all from us. Thank you for watching.